You just bought the latest, greatest video game, and when you start playing it, you realize it's a game where you start with nothing and you don't know anything. So what do? Well, you learn the ropes, fail, level up, change your appearance, and do all the various tasks needed until the end of the journey where you become your most badass level up version of yourself. What makes a game good is one that allows you to take control of your own destiny and evolve into something that you don't even recognize by the end of the journey. It's what makes games rewarding and fulfilling at the same time. The thing is, it's just a video game. When you pause the game and enter into your own reality, you see one where you feel trapped and you want to do something remarkable, and yet you can't seem to control it. What's something where you can take control of a video game is something that you can't exactly replicate in your own life. But what if you were able to take control? What if you were able to take every awful thing that happens to you and manifest it into something where you're holding the controller to your own life? Yes, real life is not like a video game, but I think we need to evaluate why a lot of people can't hold the control of their own lives. Because let's face it, if it was really that easy, everybody would be doing so. We live in a world where we're forced to attend school from a very early age until a certain big age in order to prepare us for the real world. Problem is, school teaches a very linear lifestyle, one where you graduate, get a job, get a promotion, work from 9 to 5, and then retire. What this creates is a sentiment that we can't control our own lives and that we have to wait for things to happen and live the lives that others want. But what if you don't want to do that? What if you have a talent or vision that you want to see through? What if you don't believe in the rules that the world has set for us? In order for any of this to make any sense, I think we need to look into me and how I took control of my own life. The thing is, I wish I was always holding the control of my own life, but that wasn't the case for a lot of it. I have always said that I was different from everybody else, and I tried to display my passions, like my passion for video games, but I was just rejected by everybody else. I really think this, more than anything, took control away from me. It didn't help I attended a school system that awarded the linear lifestyle, and I struggled with it because I wasn't meant for it. Now, you could say I started taking control when I said fuck what's expected out of me, and instead went on to pursue filmmaking, which was an important step. But I spent years dreaming about my passion of filmmaking rather than doing anything with it, which did nothing at all. And I only made my first short film because I was forced to do so for my school applications, and it was only then when I realized I had so much to learn. And after high school, I went out to film school, which is something I've talked about being grateful for, but something I also really felt like restricted my creativity because once again, I relied on outside factors instead of taking control. The thing is, I always wanted to do more and I kept dreaming about it, but I just kept waiting for somebody to take control of my own life, which never happened. So yes, I've talked about 20 years of my life where I let others hold the control of my own life, and I kept dreaming about filmmaking, but I really was all talk and did nothing meaningful with it. But that suddenly came to a halt when the world came to a halt in 2020. All that isolation time made me realize how much I want to leave a mark when the world resumed, and it made me realize how much I relied on outside factors. And the fact I was learning film online, I was really growing impatient, and then I realized I can take control and start my filmmaking journey today. The thing about going this path is that it's not glamorous. It's actually rather scary. There's no playbook or linear pathway, and you really don't feel like you're making a dent at any given moment. It was actually rather frightening, but I was determined to not let that stop me. For example, I learned color grading on Skillshare far before my school could teach me, and through getting my hands dirty, I really realized I loved that process. And what were the results? I used everything I learned into my short film I made during lockdown, The Final Push, and a lot of people asked me how I did the color grading process, which I found to be such a compliment. So I started taking more control. I researched the hell out of the filmmaking landscape and how it really worked. I started cold emailing like crazy, and I dedicated every day of lockdown to doing this. Did I get a job last summer through this? No. Did I learn efficient skills I'll never forget? Absolutely. This was a game-changing superpower I needed to become the person I knew I could become. I would like to believe that taking control allowed me to do things like make more videos, make a movie in 48 hours, and become more bold in my life choices. The biggest thing about taking control is that it eliminated any reason for excuse, which I loved. For example, in days where I had nothing to do, it went from me being bored to me being powerful just from simply doing something. Taking control of my life as if it were a video game has made me feel more powerful, and I really think you guys should should be thinking the same. Again, there's nothing wrong with a linear lifestyle. There's a reason why it's taught all over the world. But if you want to do something remarkable, know that it does not come from the comfort of certainty, aka other people holding the controller to your life. And again, holding the controller to your own life is not a glamorous path. You're basically going left when everybody goes right, and it creates so much doubt. But taking the controller to your own life can allow you to do the things that you want to do and not rely on a magic notification on your phone to change your life. So if there's something that you've been wanting to do it. Why wait? You may fail, but you also might succeed. The point I'm trying to make is that if we take such high control over us in a video game, why can't we do the same in our real lives? Take the controller back to your life and do the unthinkable. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a great time talking about this topic. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like the video, click the notification bell for alerts from brand new videos, and comment below, tell me you guys thought of the video. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video.